what's up? Hope you're doing great. My name is Professor Kumail Kirmani and I'm here to tell you what I have learned from none other than Dr. Vivek Bindra. Yes, you heard it right. Dr. Vivek Bindra is India's #1 motivational speaker, business coach and owner of Bada This was in consensus and in coordination with Graphy by an academy. Graphy is India's first content creators platform that helps you monetize your knowledge and skills. This was a fantastic event held on 2nd of October, Gandhi Jayanti. It's a fantastic, it's a holiday in India and it went on for 2 hours. There is no recordings for it, and that's the reason I'm trying to help you understand what I have learned in these 2 hours. There were 50 tips totally shared about the topic, how do you peak your performance and your productivity. That was a topic and I have learned a lot of it. I thought I would share this information with you. Here are my top 5. The #1 lesson that Dr. Vivek Bindra was talking about is how do you set your goal. Goal setting is a very important decision to make because it's the most toughest thing that many of us skip. We feel that being productive and being proactive and being effective all depends about how we spend our time. But spending our time without understanding where are we heading towards, what is our goal, what do we have to achieve on that day or that month or that year matters the most. He took a very fantastic lesson from Sir Warren Buffett. He said that write down 25 goals or wishes or that things that you feel that you want to achieve. 25. Write down 25. Shortlist the top 5 that you feel that you must achieve it. The remaining 20, throw it away in the dustbin. That's the first lesson. #2 lesson that we learned today is understanding between equality and fairness. Everybody talks about treating people equally. Of course, you need to treat people equally, but there is a way that you would treat a CEO of a company and the executive or a peon of a company. They cannot come at the same level. But yes, he mentioned that you be fair to each and every human being, but at the same time it talks about equality. It's very difficult to equate them on the same platform because there is a lot of difference with respect to the knowledge, the skills and what they could bring on the table. So it's very important that you choose the right people to work around with you so that you don't waste your time with people who are unproductive and lazy. Remember that. The third most important point that we learned today about productivity and being effective is 4 Ds. Do now, defer, delegate and delete. Do now, things that you need to do it ASAP, as soon as possible. Do it yourself. Defer, things which are not that important for you to do it, you can delay it for the time where you don't have to spend much of your important time to do it. Delegate, things that you feel can somebody else do it on your behalf, you don't need to do it. Say for example like buying groceries or ordering something online or doing or paying away your bills and so on and so forth, right? The last thing is delete, things which are not important. Say for example if you have to go and meet a friend of yours which is not that important on that particular day, it can be done some other time as well. Or some things that watching a movie or watching spending time on Instagram or Facebook, these are things that you need to take a call on, write down in your book and use these 4 Ds to make yourself more productive. The fourth point, which is my favorite, he spoke about eat the frog. Yes, you heard it right. Frog mane mendak. How do you eat a frog? It sounds yucky. Apart from a couple of other countries across the world, frog is not even the favorite food for non-vegetarians, right? So when he mentioned about how do you eat a frog, imagine that a situation where you have to do something which you don't like doing it, right? So instead of postponing it for tomorrow and you have to do it, say for example you have to attend an interview, say for example you have to submit a report to your boss, you don't like to do it, but if you start procrastinating or start delaying this process, your entire system of productivity goes under a toss. So eat the frog का मतलब ये होता है कि you do the worst thing that you don't like to do